All right, you know what? I have roughly an hour and a half before I have to be busy. I figured I could mess with this stuff. Take a look at it in the meantime. So, you've probably already seen, I've got the Miyoo Mini Plus here. Not a huge fan of this. It has some issues, some quirks. I tried to return it, had some issues. Got the PowKiddy RGB30 here. It's got some pros and cons as well. I don't like the way that it charges. You got the RG35XX, the original, not the Plus. And this one here has a lot of things that I really like and a lot of things that I just don't quite like so much. This will update with the internet. The RG35XX won't. This updates with the internet as well. Big fan of that. Also, Retro Game Core did suggest a hard drive case for it. Ta-da! Look, it fits lovely, wonderfully, perfectly. I'm hoping that this RG35XX Plus is the thing that fixes the issues that I have with the other devices here. I'm hoping that it has the internet connectivity to let it do what this does, the form factor of the RG35XX, and then just a little bit more powerful so it does more of what the RGB30 over here does. That's my hope. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I've seen in other videos, things like that. I'm really hoping that I get lucky. Let's find out if I did. My big thing is I needed to play, specifically, there's one game I needed to play, and that's a Mega Blue ROM. Holy crap. I asked them for an extra screen protector. They were very nice, and they threw a whole extra one in there. They're very, very nice over at Anbernic. Very, very nice people. They sent me two. They sent me with extra cleaning stuff and everything. I'm grateful for that. Thank you very much, Anbernic. I appreciate you so much. I actually took off the screen protector on the RG35XX because I messed it up so bad. So, yes, I'm grateful. Thank you. It's nice to have a spare. We're probably not going to put that on today since this is not a touch screen. I can get away with not touching it. But let's get into it. They did not have a colorful one, but I love that translucent plastic. So, we got the translucent black. Ooh. So pretty. Alright, so, first off, first impressions here. It seems like it feels a teeny tiny bit thicker than the RG35XX, which I think it is just a teeny bit thicker. As far as I understand it, it has a slightly larger battery. Also, it's now removable. As you can see, it's got a compartment on the black one here. That's kind of neat. The triggers are in fact, shoulder buttons, are in fact slanted. Looks like it's going to be slightly more comfortable there. I like it. I heard that the audio was tuned a little bit better, which I'm a fan of. But the audio, honestly, on the Miyoo Mini Plus was, what's the word? The only one that I had any complaints about. So we're gonna actually move this up and on top of the box here, so you can see a little cleaner. Another big difference here, PowKiddy's going to sleep. Nap time. Another big plus here, not big plus I guess, but a big difference here, is that the buttons have print on the faces of them, where they didn't before. I kind of like it, I kind of don't like it. It depends on my mood. The D-pad, ooh. You know, I liked the D-pad on the original, but I like the D-pad on this one more. It definitely feels a little bit better. The roundedness is kind of nice. I like it, I like it. Yeah, the start and select, or select and start, I suppose, are a little bit lower. Feels like that menu button has also been dropped just a teeny bit. This button was really high up before. You might be able to see it here. Just a tad. We'll show you this one here. It's a little tall over here. Not too tall, still usable. As far as the other side here, the volume controls seem to have been adjusted as well. It's not just a flat rocker. Got a little divot in between. I like that, actually. It's easier to tell. Still has the HD out on the top. Ta-da. And the bottom, which we'll flip these over. The bottom is still the USB-C and the headphone jack. And you know what? I'm here for it. I'm all about that. It is definitely a teeny bit thicker, and it... It feels like it's almost about the same weight, actually. The slant here is also ever so slightly different. Okay, you probably can't see this on camera, but I'm going to try to show you anyway. So on the original RG35XX, there's a slant right here on the end, and it feels like it starts slanting halfway through the speaker grill. I could be wrong, but it feels like this has a little bit more of a shallow slant, where it starts just under the grill instead. See if I can show them at the same time. We'll try. Yeah, it's a subtle difference, but it's definitely a little different. I think that this new one feels pretty darn good, I gotta say. Let's see, the power button is still recessed, just taking a closer look at it. In fact, if anything, it seems to be ever so slightly more recessed than it was before. So on the RG35XX, the original, we have a little bit of a protrusion on the power button. And on the RG35XX Plus, it's not quite so much. So again, slight differences. Overall, I like the feel of this so far. Let's power it on and see what it looks like. See if it shipped with power. Did it? Did it? Hey, 0%. All right. It does charge with the Steam Deck charger. I had one right here, so lucky, lucky, happy, happy. We're gonna let that chill for just a minute, and in the meantime, I'm going to get some of my game files sorted. Hopefully, you guys don't mind. I think I have them all handy. We'll do some preliminary testing here, actually. So for some comparison here, the RG35XX, the original, I have currently running on, what is this, Garlic 1.4.9. The Miyoo Mini Plus is running on, I think it's Onion 4.3 point something. Just because they're all different operating systems currently. I think this currently has the stock OS on it. So let's see, this will tell me. I still haven't fixed the screen protector yet. Not yet. 4.2.3 for Onion OS on the Miyoo Mini Plus. And then we have, I think I might want to mess with ArcOS, but currently it's Gelos. And I think I got the final update that they did for this. Come on, wake up. There we go. I will let you know. Let's go system settings. Hold on, don't look. We have... Since we didn't just boot, it doesn't say right there. I don't know what we have, but I think we have the most recent version of Gelos on the RGB30. All right, let me get my game files in order. I believe I have them on this USB drive here. Let me... Oh, where is it? It's always when you need the drive stuff that you can't find it, right? This'll work. I've got a dongle here. I can plug this into my PC or my phone or something and get the files I need off of it. So let's get that all sorted. I just lent over my card reader, and that's why I don't know where it is. It's not where it was supposed to be. That's fine. I've got another card reader over here. We're gonna use this one. Sorry for all the noise. All right. So I'm just gonna pop out the OS drive that's in this device currently because it's not powered on. I'm gonna put my ROM hacks on it. Let's see what they shipped it with. Let's zoom this in a little bit. How's that? Shipped with a 64. It looks to be the exact same 64 that shipped with oh, it's not the same 64. This is a different 64 than what shipped with one of the other devices, but again, it's like not really branded. Weird. Same, but different. All right, we're gonna throw some ROMs on here. Or ROM hacks specifically. Yes, I know there's a problem with the drive. It always says that. All right, my computer stuff is right behind you. We're gonna continue without scanning. Let's grab me some ROM files. Up. Sorry for the input delay here. Oh. We have liftoff. What's funny is because of the fact that the last few, this one also has an issue. No, it doesn't. Because of the fact that the last few handhelds showed up with battery, I expected this one to as well, but this was in shipping for, oh geez, it's been like 2 weeks, just about. I expected it to be here roughly like a week and a half ago. Okay, so we're putting the Elden Ring demake on here. We're gonna put, let's see. We're gonna throw all of my what are they called? All of my ROM hacks on here as well. I wonder if there's enough space for all of them. We'll find out. We'll find out together. Luckily, these files are not very large. I just finally went and sorted through some of my stuff recently, so everything's kind of in the same place. I really want to see if Mega Blue will launch on this thing. That's my main goal. It plays on the Miyoo Mini Plus. I don't think it plays on the RGB30. Let's find out. I genuinely don't remember. Here we are. Where you at? There's quartz. Yeah, I can read that fast. I don't think it runs on the RGB30. I know it does not run on the RG35XX. We can skip those files. So if we can make it past, if we can make it past the launch screen, it will run. But I don't think it's going to. Yeah, that's about when it crashes usually. This is my big test. All right, wow, files are transferred, I can talk. We're going to unplug. Whoop. There we are. Perfect. Bring you guys back up so I can see chat. Ta-da! All right, we're gonna unplug. We're gonna take this OS drive and plug it right back on in. I think the pins are on this side, so we're going pins facing up. Indeed. Yeah, so Mega Blue will not launch. Get in there. I'm not going in. Get in there. Come on. That's obnoxious. Are my nails not long enough to push this in? Good to know. It wasn't this difficult to do on the 35XX. Which also seems to be the only one of these devices, the RG35XX, that does not have a sleep function built in. Or I messed with it. I don't think I messed with it. All right, want to try powering this on again? Hey, we got 1%. Is that enough to power on? Is that enough to play? You about ready to play ball? Let's see what OS it launches to. I think it's going to be the stock. Which, if I remember correctly, I think the stock OS was actually recommended. Because it kind of goes straight to like RetroArch. And because of that, I think I might actually leave it on stock firmware. and not change it around? We'll see. We got game rooms. Ooh, that's loud. Turn that down to a 5. Should I connect it to the internet? Yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. And then we'll see if there's any updates we can get. I don't know if it will do updates straight from or not. We'll find out. We want network settings. Enable Wi-Fi, yes. It does do 5G, or 5 gigahertz. That's cool, good to know. You guys can't see shit. All right, I'm gonna pull up my password and type it in. You guys are going to play nice. Gotta love NordPass. Not a sponsor, but I would definitely rep them. I think they're good. You do you. All right, you guys can't see that. Perfect. Let's see. Oh, this is gonna take me a bit. Why is that caps? That's so strange. So the Y button is the caps button for this. I mean, I don't hate it. I just don't get it. Okay, we're almost there. All right, that should be good. And then B to return. Let us test. I'm not sure if it's testing or not. We'll mess with that more in a moment, actually. Okay, so let's see then. Game. Let's see if Mega Blue will just do its thing. Can we scroll through with the R buttons? No. Let's see. It comes with quite a few games. I did not ask for these. This was the smallest you can get. It only comes with a 64 and up. Let's see. Where is Mega Blue? There it is. All right, let's see. Moment of truth. I'm hopeful. That's really loud. I think it reset the volume. It did. That's a good start. It's a good start. It didn't just crash right out. Hey, hey! This is a good sign. So, I forgot to mention the price. I got this at, I think, $54.99 on a sale price. I believe... Ooh, maybe it didn't make it. Shoot. I believe they're selling for... Let me check for you just to be sure. It was $12 shipping. It was $12 shipping direct from Anbernic for California shipping. And it's currently going for $63.99. So it was like $10 more than what I paid. I got it on a Black Friday type sale. I was hoping to get it out in time to show you guys. It's not a great representation. I'll post a link in the description for it if you guys are curious. In fact, I'll do that right now so I don't forget. Let's copy. But, yeah. All right, link is going in the description. So unfortunately, it looks like Mega Blue is still not available. Okay, the link is officially live. Mega Blue doesn't work. Let's try Delta Emerald. Let's close the content. It is just RetroArch. You know, RetroArch is not that bad. Once you get exposed to it a bit, It's not that bad. Let's see, Delta Emerald should run no problem. That's a bummer about the Mega Blue, but I do have a wild card to throw in here, actually, as a... Did it reset the volume again? That's so loud. It did not reset the volume, it's just very loud. I have a wild card to throw into this mix here too, if I can find it. So it looks like Delta Emerald is launching, which I expected it to. Gotta love ROM hacks. It's so loud. I don't hear any buzzing, but I do hear some crackling. You might hear that too. I'm not sure if that was happening on the other or not. I can't find... Oh, here it is. So, my wild card. While this is doing its thing, wild card is Backbone old phone, or Backbone and current phone, even. But old phone, budget phone, assuming that this is actually still going to do its thing, let's find out if it does. We should have... I want to launch it with this one. I might be able to get, since it's an online device, I might be able to get Mega Blue to run through a different emulator. I'm going to try to get that going, because Mega Blue will work on an old phone, no problem, because you can just run RetroArch and run it through the GBSP app. So this is running just fine through here. So wildcard, old phone, and Backbone. So let's try this again. I'm going to see if I can figure out how to change this out. Because if I can, that would be a game changer here. The volume doesn't seem to be linear, if that makes any sense. Up to about 50%, it seems to be that's about where the cap is from what I can see. Or maybe even 25%. Huh. I can't tell if the crackling is the system itself, or just the game file. So let's try this one. And here, let's try launching with... That's cool. You can just swap between. That's nice. I'm an idiot. I just did that first try. The instructions are very clear. I like that. I like that a lot. Hey! It runs it. Okay, this is my new favorite. The RG35XX Plus. This is my device of choice. It is small. It is extra. It is not expensive. I think shipped, like I was saying, $64.99 or $63.99. So $64 plus 12 shipping. To me, that's if you bought full price. Like I said, I got mine on a sale. It was a little bit cheaper. My brain. What was that, 76 bucks? I ended up tipping him $3. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. The fact that you can swap between the emulators so easily. The audio sounds a little better? Huh. The audio sounds a little bit better. We're going to check one more game. Another one that I do, a game that I actually own, but this is a great, great start. The fact that this can just do this, I love that. This makes me very happy. I am not going to bother taking any of these other devices with me if I've got this, the RG35XX Plus. Let me see if I can figure out, just without doing any research or looking into it at all, if I can do some fancy stuff, some internet stuff. Don't look. We'll find out. That's a really awesome start. Does it have DS just shipped with it? It does. Cool. Really? It's got Lufia? Again, I didn't choose this. That's cool. I'll mess with this more later. But, sorry. That's cool. So, yeah, no, this does everything that the other ones do, but is more nostalgic looking and cheaper. That speaker is a little bit ass. Yeah, that speaker's a little bit ass. But yeah, okay, so with Drastic, I had to install Drastic on the RG35XX original. I had to install Drastic on the Miyoo Mini Plus. DS was already on the PowKiddy, which is awesome. It was just here already. It's like they know what we're going to be doing with this. That's cool. What kind of apps we got here? Dark mode. No, we want dark mode on. Are we resetting stuff? Hey. Quick power. Auto bezel? Huh, okay. So now I want to go back into the GBA. We're going to try another game. Where is... Oh, there's Breath of Fire. Yay, one of mine. It really does send you way too many. We're looking for Golden Sun. One of my favorite games of all time. There it is. I just passed it. I want to see if it's easy to just get the filters set up through here. It launched back into MGBA, which is good. I think that means that it's going to switch the emulator on a per game file basis, which is cool. Wonder why that got so dim. Did I do a brightness thing and not realize it? Hey! Okay, so middle button and up is brightness. I don't know why it's so dim all of a sudden, though. That's weird. Maybe it's draining more battery than it should be. And it's in low power mode. It was dead when I got it. So this has no filters on it at all, it looks like. And it doesn't look like it's warping the image. It's given the frame around the outside. So that's nice. But yeah, I do think that it's going into a low power mode of sorts, and it's going to die soon because of the fact that I'm drawing more power than what it can do, and I'm not using probably the best charger for it. Yes, I've got everything I need. I know it's supposed to get pretty bright, so I'll mess with that. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, see, the speaker doesn't sound great, but it doesn't ring or hiss like the Miyoo Mini Plus does. Yes, yes, yes. I'll mess around with the brightness too a little bit in a moment as well in the settings menu just to see what we're going with. Try to do a save state too just so I don't have to do this again. What time are we at right now? 6:03? Got roughly an hour to go. I'm not going to do a full hour of this. Yes, I'll be fine. I know where I'm going. Alright, so let's check our settings here. We have basic stuff. Let's go into options. Definitely got brighter here. We're at 12%, so no, it's not a battery thing. I think this game just got dim for some reason. Yeah, I really am. Nice to see you, fucking ill. Sorry for saying that so loud. Okay, so we want color correction? We want Game Boy Advance. Let's see if that just does what we're looking for. No, it's still super dim. I'm really enjoying the new one so far. This is my favorite one out of them so far. I just don't know why this game got so dim. So we're going to try to figure that out. The other games were fine. Well, the other game was fine. Alright, so let's go... Let's get this cable routed slightly more in my favor here. Alright. Config. You don't need to do that. Saving. Auto save state, yes please. Automatically make a save state when content is closed, let's do that. And load state automatically, let's do that too. Why not? That seems like a good idea. So that being said, I am going to go mess with the brightness settings and see what is up with this. Quit. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know why it got so dim. Because yeah, now our brightness is fine. Does it change brightness in menu? It does. Okay, so the menu button and the volume up and down change the brightness per tap. That's fine. Let's head back to my settings. I'm gonna look at some internet stuff real quick. Don't look. You can just open straight into RetroArch. That's cool. It does Moonlight too. I'm excited to mess around with some game streaming on this thing. Game streaming on the RGB30 and the Miyoo Mini Plus were problematic. Miyoo Mini Plus doesn't really do it, I don't think, actually. Sorry, the RGB30 specifically. I had to set the sunshine parameters to stuff that I would never do, so I just didn't. Alright, let's see. We have firmware version 1.23, so it looks like it was a 2023 1108 version of the firmware. You can't just update from that. Let's try... It doesn't seem to have me connected to the network. Maybe it didn't take my password. Let's try this again one more time. I'm not quite sure if there was something specific that I needed to do to get it... Sorry, I bumped the mic. To do its thing or not, but we're going to find out. We'll get there, we'll get there. Okay, cool, you guys can't see. I'm starting to memorize this fancy password here. All right, and then... Oh, I was supposed to have pressed the start button. I'm an idiot. So it's still not connected. Odd. Not quite sure how to do that yet. Let me see if there's any instructions in the box. And let's see, the backlight brightness, it goes up to a 5, and it's at the 5. So there's something up with that particular emulator and ROM combo. So yeah, let's see if there's anything in the box instructions-wise. It did come with some cable, a cable, I believe, for charging in this little pocket up here. I would be surprised. Yeah, that's definitely a charging cable. And then, yeah, let's see about the internet. Let's see if they just printed the exact same instructions twice, or if it's actually different. It looks like an A to C. Yes, we have an A to C. But currently it is charging off of my Steam Deck charger, and it's charging fine. That's another big gripe I have about the PowKiddy RGB30. It does not charge off of the Steam Deck charger. It only charges off of an old 2 amp Android phone charger that I just happen to have lying around. Okay, so let's see. It does say 35XX Plus, so I'm feeling optimistic here that this will actually have some updated instructions, although it looks identical. No, it doesn't, actually. No, they did change it. They did update it. So if you look here, they got the battery compartment on the list here, or on the picture here, so that's a good sign. Cool, cool, cool. It does say USB and DC. So I don't think it does PD, but for some reason it is, so no complaints. It did go to sleep too. Hey, look at this, wins all around. The RG35XX original is still not going to sleep. I'm not sure if it was supposed to or not, but it isn't. All right, so we're looking for online stuff. Make sure they're on the same Wi-Fi. Note down the IP addresses of blah, 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 blah. That's for online play. Let's see, main interface, game import, common settings, game streaming. They're not showing any extra steps for streaming, so that's cool. With the PowKiddy RGB, yeah, doesn't that suck with the chargers? With the RGB30, I didn't see any instructions on the game streaming. I even reached out to the company, to PowKiddy, to talk to them about it, and I think they misunderstood my question. They were very polite, but they didn't really answer my question. They said they'd look into it or something, and then I said thank you, and then they said thank you, and then they said goodbye. They were very polite. Regardless, I tried getting it to work myself, but I didn't have any luck. I cannot read this side, so this is not going to be helpful for me. Let's look into the specifics down here. Okay, blah, 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 same Wi-Fi, IP. Interesting. Okay, so there's no specific instructions on how to hook it up to the internet, but I don't think it's that difficult. I think I'm just missing something that's obvious. The instructions on this so far have been very clear. So let's go back in there. It does have my password saved this time. I wonder why it won't connect. Maybe I'll try a different network, because I have some others that might be a little bit easier. Yeah, so... Oh, I think I might have froze it. Or it's just taking a bit to back out. I don't want to show you the screen, though, but... Okay, no, it just took a bit. It just took a bit. So it's got a sleep function, 1 minute. Can change it to never. This might be changed to never. I don't know. I don't think this is the same stuff. I don't know why. We're gonna do a quick restart, actually. Yeah, let's do a quick restart. How do we do that? Here we go, reboot. Yes. Let's try a reboot and see what we get. I didn't bring my water in with me. Or my California headband. Because I'm wondering if it's going to search for an update or not. No, it didn't. And it also didn't connect to the internet still. So we're going to zoom in a little bit farther on this now, since we're all here for this now. And I'm going to move some of this other stuff a little bit out of the way. Don't judge me. Going to quickly check in and try a different internet and password and see if that does anything. It does show my networks. Sorry for that sharp S there. I do apologize. Let's try this one. Yeah, because it took so long to get here. I'm sure there are. I saw a couple of videos with custom firmware. There are some custom firmwares, but like, I think that the stock is actually pretty legit. Okay, I don't know why it still just isn't connecting. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. I'm not too worried about it. So what I want to figure out is why did that game not go bright? The brightness is set up to max. Let me scoot this over a little bit. Let's try this again. I might try launching it with a different core. No, yeah, I'm going to try this one, the same one again, and just see if it was a fluke. How odd. There's got to be a setting within the game then that will fix this. Sorry, I tried to just manually find the game I'm looking for on the other system, and I'm not having good luck here. Where are we at? Seriously, where is it? I wanted to do a quick comparison here. I know it's on here. Oh, these long lists. There's a reason I delete most of these games anyway. This was just for the sake of testing, but these lists are so long, and I'm not going to play Mary, Kate, and Ashley, blah, blah, whatever the fuck, you know? That's just not on my list of things. This is obnoxious. Why are these numbers even here? Golden nugget? No, not what we're looking for. At this point, it would be quicker just to find it manually and reinstall it myself. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, it's number 19. Yeah, no, this sucks. So, the brightness difference there. There's some kind of a bug going on here. This looks right, though, when it comes to the grid, which you guys can't see. It's not showing it properly. The grid looks right on here. But the brightness here, for some reason, it just isn't. So let's see if we can fix it. Let's see if we can fix it. We've got on-screen overlay. Sorry. Overlay opacity. I wonder. That could be it. Interesting. Let's try turning the whole overlay off. No, that didn't fix it. Okay, so we're gonna go back in and put the overlay back on. Where was that now? I forgot. Oh, video filter darken. Oh my god, it's just set to darken. Okay, we want a grid. Let's see, let's go grid 2x and see what that looks like instead. Probably just crash the game. That's fine though. Where was that overlay? I don't know. Okay, that doesn't look great. This has some of the same issues that the OG did. I mean, it looks way better than this as far as saturation goes, but the grid is not right. So the grid 2x is like, it's kind of plaid. Doesn't look quite right. Yeah, RetroArch is pretty nice. Too many choices. I just got a text. Really? Yeah, people complaining about the Discord app changing because it did just change today and it was just bad timing. I literally, okay, so speaking of Discord, I was working on the Discord for you guys last night. Actually, I spent like 8 hours on it. And then I realized I made a fatal flaw at the beginning and I had to scrap the whole thing and I'm going to restart it again sometime soon. I made it like 4 months ago and not a lot of it was able to be kept. So we want let's see. Grid looks not good. You know, let's just try normal 2x. Because I think the grid is just going to keep on making it look all sorts of funky. That looks pretty good. Again, the saturation is better than on this other system here. It looks more like what it should look like. But that grid still isn't there. I want that grid. I want that OG feeling. Okay, let's try again. Let's try again. Just making sure I'm not missing anything in here. No, okay. Video filter. I wonder... Why did it go to darken? Do you think it would be a dot matrix? I don't think it's a dot matrix, because that's not the right type of filter. Oh yeah, no, that's not right. What is it in this one? Let's find out. Let's take a look at this one. I think this one's just set to normal. Right. This is the one where you have to press... Oh man, what is the menu on this thing? They're all different. Was it X and plus? No. Maybe it's just hold it down. I can't remember. Let's try just holding it down on this old one. Hey, there we go. And now it's X. I don't love this menu option setup thing, but we didn't need to mess with this before. This one just went stock with the right settings, which is nice. All right, so... we want settings. Video. Interpolation is 3 times. Filter is... there's no filter. Okay, so let's try 3 times bilinear and a filter. See if that makes it look right. Sorry, and no filter, I meant to say. Remove video filter. Oh, OBS disconnected, huh? Are we back? Okay, we reconnected. On-screen display. On-screen overlay. Just put that back on. No, that's still not the grid I want. I might have to mess with that on my own time. Or let me try a different core, actually. Wait. Let's try a different core. Boom. Alright, let's change the core over to GPSP. See what happens. No. Color correction on, but I didn't start off dim either. What shaders is a thing we need to do? No, I don't think it's shaders we need to mess with. Okay, no, that's a different thing entirely. Not what we're looking for. Options. Video. Such a gnarly menu set. Okay, this is gonna be one of the last things we try. Let's try normal 4, see what that does. I mean, it looks good, but I want that grid. I'll figure out the grid off screen later on and get back to you guys. That'll be a later on. My first impressions are, so far, it's pretty good. It's very powerful. It does a lot of stuff that I want it to do. It charges via my normal cable, so I don't have to get my old phone cable to charge it. Oh. So like for the RGB30, I have to charge it with this old thing. This is from a Samsung from a lifetime ago. It'll do up to DS. I wouldn't expect it to go super crazy with DS stuff. I do want to try out one more DS game, actually, before I go. That'll be the last thing I try out here. And I'll figure out the grid stuff later on. I'm sure that's something I can figure out. Or even just like run through Garlic or something. If I want to play with the grid, I'll run it through the different operating system. I'm not worried about that. I can figure that out. All right, so I'm going to quickly rip this out. Once I power it down, of course. Goodbye. Oh, that's nice. That's nice of them. All right, and the light goes out. Cool. I'm gonna pull this sucker out. Yeah, no, I know. Russ really pushed this thing through its paces. Russ and Taki. Sorry, I'm like, it's been busy. I can't wait to see what else they do with this thing, and I'm really excited to mess with this one too. This is the first one that I actually want to take with me. All the other ones, I'm just, there's some kind of a problem, or an issue, or just something wrong with it. I like this one. I like this one quite a bit. Let's open up game files. Let's go into, where is DS? Is it not listed as DS? It's not. Yeah, no, for a cheap, for like an under $80 pocket portable, this is the one. Again, you know, I've got some other options here. I like the phone and the backbone. Please excuse the fingerprints. I do use this thing all the time. But this is a little bit harder to carry around for an old phone. Yeah, no, I think this is the one. Okay, so let's let's get some of them files over here real quick. I know I've got them here. Just gotta remember exactly which one is the USB drive. This one. Nope. This one, here we go. And then, where is the DS directory? I don't see the DS directory. Might be in apps. No. It's in NDS, not... Okay, they did it the other way this time. That's fine. Okay, we've got this folder. Let's go to... It always depends on the specific company, how they're deciding to do stuff. Let's throw Dark Dawn on there, because that was a game that I actually always wanted to play and never got around to finishing. And then the one everyone wants to know. Let's see if I have enough space on this card for Mario Kart DS. Looks like it. Okay, let's see. Let's grab... I think that'll be probably it, actually. I wonder if 999 would run. I doubt it. Well, let's find out. Cool. Let's mess with this. Those are all on. Let's get this out of my face. Let's pop in this card out. Again, these go up. That's really in there. I just trimmed up my nails. It's been kind of rough. I always forget how long you're supposed to hold the power button for these. Let's try again. I heard a sound. That's... I did something wrong. Okay, let's hold for just a second. Oh, okay, come on. What's the proper amount of time? There we go. Apparently it's about 2 seconds. 1 second, not enough. 5 seconds, too much. 10 seconds, way too much. Right. Oh wow, they actually have some PUSPA. We'll do a quick test with the PUSPA. We'll just go through rapid fire, just testing them out to see if they even launch. So far, so good. Stop shaking. Wow. It's in German on my side. I don't know if it's always in German. I've never played this game before. I don't know this one. It looks fantastic. Are you kidding? This is all 3D. I mean, it's all pre-rendered, but still, what? Oops. Oops. We're just gonna be sad. I'm kind of blown away by this, actually. I wasn't expecting this to work. What? Oh, there we go. A little bit of chug. It's definitely getting a little toasty in the hands, but not like hot. Just I can feel that it's doing some work. Ooh. Definitely some chug there. Ooh, I walked right into that. So yeah, I mean, I don't think all games will run, but I think some PSP games will actually work on this. There's definitely some slowdown here. And some hitches. But this is really hopeful. I mean, this is totally playable. It's just, you gotta expect some hitches and some slowdown every now and then. What the heck? That's intense. Alright, we're gonna crack? We're gonna jump out of this one. That's a trip. It's running better than I was expecting it to. It genuinely is. I am surprised. I was not expecting that. It's for the sake of... Oh, no way Tekken 6 is gonna launch. Let's find out. Let's go quickly. I gotta leave in about 24 minutes. Or less. Yeah, there's no way that this launches without any tweaks. Okay, you know what? This is insane. This was under 80 bucks. You know, I've realized something. I'm much happier buying something cheap and having it not quite be able to perform than buying something expensive and having it work but be troublesome. The cheap thing, it makes me feel like I get to tinker with it and mess with it and maybe get it going at some point. The expensive thing just makes me feel like I've wasted money to do something not helpful. Alright, let's get into it. Sure, let's make a profile. My name is going to be player name. Yes, we'll be... Cool. Sure. We're just getting right into it. Wow, I'm just still kind of blown away by this. Let's go into practice. Let's not load any, anything too crazy. I know Kazuya. Let's do it. I'm not a fighting game guy, like not a Tekken guy at least. I'm a Soul Calibur guy, if anything. This is tripping me out. So there's some like minor audio issues. Ooh, and a little bit of slowdown there. But again, I mean, like, if you can deal with this, or maybe even dropping the res down a bit, this is playable. The audio's a little crackly. It's trying real hard here. This is pushing its limit for sure. Alright. We're gonna try something else. That's a trip. I legitimately didn't think that was gonna work. I think I'm gonna be able to play some Persona 3 portable on this thing without any trouble at all. That's a trip. Dreamcast, we'll take a look real quick. What's one that I know? This guy has Power Stone. It's Soul Calibur. Hey! I'm not expecting good things. Oh, even the loading screen is like, I don't know about that. This is blowing my expectations out of the water here. Now this is a game that I grew up playing. Still don't remember the controls, so bear with me here. A little chunky. keep the Q look a little bit messed up there, my dude. Let's go against Mitsurugi. Doesn't matter to me. Let's just go for it. Let's see what we get. Yeah, this is insane. I don't expect it to run well, but I mean, what? Oh, I wasn't close enough. Boom. Now this is running. What? Well, that's a trip. It seems to be fine. This actually runs better than the PSP did. It looks a little bit more like chunky, but I mean like visually. I don't think it's being upscaled at all. But yeah, no, this runs surprisingly well. I'm like genuinely kind of a little flabbergasted by this. I thought it was gonna be way, way worse. See if I can remember any of the combos. It's a little hard to hold like this and do any kind of combo. I don't know any of his other combos off the top of my head. Let's quit. That's a trip. That's a real trip. Okay, you know what? I'm legitimately kind of shocked by that, to be honest. All right, last system to test. We're going to test out some DS. I'm surprised as heck. The PlayStation is going to run fine. You know, we'll do it since it's on the way anyway. Hey, they got Breath of Fire 3. I never actually finished this one. Ooh, and Alundra. Let's see, is there anything else here? Final Fantasy VII. That'll be the one that people will want to see. Let's try 7. Core remap failed. That looks clean, too. Like, what is the resolution on this thing anyway? Is it, what, like 340 or something? I need to check. 540, I meant to say, not 340. What is it? 480. I was right in between those two. 640 by 480. That's a trip. Yeah, I'm legitimately kind of surprised by this. Did I back out? Did I just Nintendo myself back out? Oh no, we're in. This is a trip. It looks like it's running at about 20 FPS right now, maybe 30. Somewhere in between. I think it's dancing back and forth because it's stuttering a little. But it doesn't look bad. I get it, we got stars. Oh, it's Ares. I always forget if it's Eris or Aerith. It's been so long. Okay, so the cutscenes are rendering pretty alright. I forget you can't skip it, can you? It's definitely getting a little bit toasty in my hands. I haven't seen this in so long. Let me in. These buttons feel good too. The buttons feel better than on the original. Just ever so slightly. We just going for it, huh? Just going ham? Hey, it's me. Just want to run the other direction. I think we're gonna be fine here. I think this is going to be perfectly acceptable. I'm not feeling like I'm getting weird input drops. I know we're not in combat, but it's turn-based, so I mean, legitimately, if we were gonna have trouble, this would be where it would be. You might get some slowdown, but this is... I'm surprised. Okay. I'm not going to play more than that, because again, I am on a bit of a time crunch. But I'm impressed. DS is next. DS is last. I'm sure it'll play everything else fine. Alright, let's throw one of my games in... I wonder about 999. Let's do Mario Kart DS. We'll see how that looks. Oh, right. Because 2 screens. Yeah, sure. My name is Dr. Drastic. I'll restart it later. No. This is already running better than I was expecting it to. We want... So Grand Prix. So 150cc. I'll be the Bow Wow Wow. Or the Weege. I'll be the Weege. Poltergust. Let's do it. And let's go with Mushroom Cup. Let's do it. You know what? This is running better than I was expecting it would, just even for this. Hello, new pocket device. Ooh, they all got the boost. Oh god, that's the wrong button. Okay, my hand's holding it like this. Oh, jeez, DK, come on. That was mean. Come on, come on, come on. This angle is not working out in my favor. All right, we'll catch up, we'll catch up. This is running great. Oh, hey Toad. How you doing there? Oh no! Oh, I borked it. I borked it. I'm not gonna win this. I borked it so bad. I had it. That was not the game. That was all me. Ooh. Yeah, no. It's the physics of the game being different. I'm gonna call that a win. As far as it running. Yeah, no, I'm impressed. That's insane. I gotta try 999, because that's, I'm sure it'll run fine. You know what? 999 will run fine. Let's try Dark Dawn. That's insane. Right. This is a little chunky. Yeah, that's fine. That's a trip. Yeah, that's a trip. This is a little bit chunky, but this is also like a fully 3D game. And it's a big fully 3D game. I can't skip this. Oh, it's been so long I can't remember. Let's see. Is there something else happening on the other screen? No, we're just reading. So for DS stuff, this button, L2, swaps the screen, and then R2 changes the orientation of the screens. See? Hard to show both. But yeah, this is, I can already tell this is going to be playable. Not perfect, but playable. That's a trip. Yeah, no, I'm happy with this. I'm real happy with this. Okay, yeah, so. The Anbernic RG35XX Plus. Yeah, I'd say if you're thinking about it, go for it. I think it's great. I think it's freaking fantastic. It does way more than I thought it was going to do. This, the original Anbernic RG35XX, it's in a different league. It is in a different league. This caps out at maybe running some DS games kind of okay. Yeah, no, this Mario Kart was fantastic. I'm not good. I don't remember the physics of that particular game. We'll get there. We'll get there. This is more comfy. It's roughly the same price. It's like $3 or $4 more expensive. I posted a link in the description. If you're curious about it, grab one of these. The PowKiddy RGB30 is nice, but I don't like the charging. Like I said before, I'm just, reapproaching this whole thing. The phone with a backbone is still $100, plus you have to have an old phone. I still like it though. Miyoo Mini Plus has some issues with PWM and the speaker giving some issues. Where are we at here? There we go. Sorry. Got a little disoriented. For the price, yeah, the RG35XX Plus is the way to go. I'll update the links and such later. I gotta go, unfortunately. Yeah. There'll be more Steam Deck stuff coming soon, too. I've got a product here that I need to review that I was actually sent. That'll be later. I have not had time. I have not been home. It looks like a good one. It's currently on sale. I will have a discount link and an affiliate link, a discount code and an affiliate link. But like I said, I've been too busy to test this. So yeah, we'll get to that later. I'm really impressed by this little thing. I didn't expect it to run Dreamcast at all. But yeah, peace. Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more. There will always be more. I love this.